You're in an abusive relationship. So was I. IVF can be a narcissist. It promises you everything. Hope, excitement, dreams of the future. It makes you feel like you are at the center of its world, like everything is going to work out for you both if you just follow its rules. But then when it doesn't, it blames you. It makes you doubt yourself. It keeps you hooked with just enough success to make you stay. You get addicted to the highs and then the lows completely drain you. It's toxic. And staying in that cycle is only going to hurt you more. You need to hear the truth for what it is. This relationship has started to take more from you than it's ever going to give back. And you deserve better, mama. And as your BFF, best fertility friend, I am here to help you set the record straight, give you back your power, the power that IVF has made you forget along the way. I want to get you back to that person IVF has completely changed for the worse. Let's get you back to the strong, confident woman you are, and stop letting anyone or anything take that away from you. You deserve the best, and we're going to make sure you get it. So here are some statements that I want you to take with you on your IVF journey. Repeat after me. The longer you stay in your infertility cycle, IVF cycles, the longer that somebody is cashing in on your pain. This is a hard truth that you need to know. You need to protect yourself and your investment in IVF because nobody else wants to. You are 100% responsible for your IVF journey, but you do not need to take 100% of the blame. This responsibility is your power, not your burden. Embrace it. You are in control. I want you to fight for your family and for your children. Do whatever it takes. They're already waiting for you. You're their mom. They're counting on you. You can do this. If something doesn't feel right, you are correct. I don't care what anyone else tells you. Trust your mama instincts. Nobody knows your body and your family like you do. Advocate for your family before they arrive, like you will when they are here. Be relentless, be discerning, and be aggressive about every decision that you are making. Your family is on the line here. Your brilliant, amazing IVF doctor is not your friend. It is someone you hired for a service. And if they are not providing results, it is okay to break up with them. You don't need more friends. You need your family. Throw every penny you have at creating the family of your dreams, but do it wisely. If you are investing any of your time, money, mental health, and energy, and it is not working, do not do what is not working, period. Your infertility is not a life sentence. It's a disease that you can manage with the right people and the right tools. And it typically, like any other disease, doesn't take just one kind of expert to see things from every angle. Don't hate your body. Your body is giving you clues. Your body is giving you messages. Listen to it. Take it seriously and take actions on why it is screaming at you instead of just ignoring it and masking the issues with medication. Most of the things you need to do to dramatically improve your fertility are free. The foundational things for health and wellness, restorative sleep, eating whole foods, hydrating. You need to add in things like electrolytes and a lot of minerals because we don't get things from our soil anymore. But all of these simple, not always easy, simple tools are the most effective. Start doing those with conviction instead of all of the other expensive remedies and medications and supplements, etc. If you don't know why you can't get or stay pregnant and you jump into IVF treatments, you are completely wasting time, money, a lot of mental health and energy. IVF can't force a pregnancy. Only your body can do that. Only your body can agree to that. So get your body on board with what it needs. Figure out what it's deficient in. Figure out where the energy inefficiency or toxicity are coming from, and spend all of your energy on that instead of expensive IVF treatments. When you are ready to have a baby, whether it's conceiving naturally or doing an embryo transfer, assume the worst. Assume you have every condition that could block implantation, because assuming the best can mean an incredible amount of wasted time, money, and energy. That is such a better approach than waiting for multiple pregnancy losses or failed embryo transfers to prove you were right, that there is something that needs to be addressed. If there is a protocol or medication that could help and can't hurt, it absolutely should be considered. Why wouldn't it be? It's never one thing that you need to change for your IVF results to be a lot better or for you to get and stay pregnant. So stop searching for that magic pill, that one thing that will make all the difference. It's an accumulation of many habits in, yes, surviving to thriving protocol. That's holistic health, getting as naturally pregnant as possible. Yes, it's with science in terms of the right, not just protocols, perfect protocols, but also exact execution of them. And also it's the spirit protocol. Because if your mind thinks that babies are bad for business, it's never going to allow an easy pregnancy. This isn't my quote, but comfort is the enemy of progress. You may need to get uncomfortable to make IVF work. Whether that's choosing a new clinic, choosing a clinic that's far away. By the way, there's outside monitoring. You basically need to go there for a week, not the whole month that people think it is. But even so, which isn't the case, if traveling to a new clinic, breaking up with your current doctor feels uncomfortable, feels like an inconvenience, I want you to think about how many years you've been without the family of your dreams and tell me that this convenience of IVF not working is worth it. Being jealous of someone else's family is wanting to be them, all of them. So take that into account when you're feeling like you just wish you could have that fertility journey. That means you also have to take their entire body, their entire life, their partner, their family, their problems, everything that goes with it. I doubt you're still going to want to be them after you think about what it really means to have what they have. You don't want their family because yours is going to be so much better. The perfect child will come at the perfect time. And that timing has nothing to do with you. You've got to release control over that timing. Along the same lines, stop pushing for your timing, the gender, the specifics on your child's arrival. Release that grip. Give them room to show up how and when they were meant to. Your fertility journey is not destroying your self-esteem, your marriage, your relationships. It's highlighting what was already there and making them a lot worse. So work on those things now. Face them head on, because when the baby arrives, it doesn't get better. There's more stresses, there's more responsibilities, and things tend to get even more chaotic as your family grows. You are going to be a mom because you have decided it. Period. End of story. It is in your heart and it's going to happen, and it is right. Nobody, nothing, God would not put that on your heart like that if it wasn't right. You may need to be more patient. You may need to make some changes. You may need to listen to the messages coming into you to say, make a change. This doesn't feel right. But you will be a mom, because that is what you have decided to be, and that is your identity, and that is beautiful. I hope you enjoyed my bitch slap. You are a warrior mama. You don't take shit from anyone or anything, especially when it comes to protecting your family. IVF is not the boss of you anymore. It is time to start acting like the powerhouse you are. You know you're like that in every other area of your life. This is building your family. This is when your lioness should be roaring the loudest. In the most kind and curious tone, as we're discussing things with our doctor, of course. But I want you to embrace your power with this. I want you to take back control. IVF can be a narcissist. You are not up and you don't have time for abusive relationships. So break it. Decide to be strong enough to change how this relationship is going to be for you. You can't change IVF. You can't change the abuser. You can't change narcissists. You know why? Because they don't want to change. You can't change IVF, but you can change how you will engage with the process. And I hope that you choose to come back into your power, break free from IVF jail. Oh my gosh, I was in it for 5 years. I know what it's like to be a prisoner of it. I know what it's like to be in that abusive relationship. You can break free from that. Share this message with any IVF support groups that you're in or any friends you know doing IVF. You're going to make this happen. And it's going to be your way, and it's going to be amazing. Well, that was our uncovering for the day. If you have a feeling that your IVF protocols or strategies could use a second opinion, start with our website, tashablasi.com, for resources and even a free discovery call where we can learn about your specific IVF needs and see how we can help.